Welcome to Total Technik. Today we're working on the Audi A6. This is the C6 or the 4F platform. This particular car is the 2.0 TDI. However, quite a lot of the models have the same air filter setup. That's what we're going to be looking at today, how to change your air filter. Now before we attack the airbox, it's often a good idea just to pop the engine cover off, because it's because it's very, very quick and simple to do, and B, it's going to give us an extra inch or two of space whilst working on the airbox. We'll just put that to one side. So next, just open up the two clips. So do the rear one first, and on the front one, if you struggle to pop it off with your hand, if it's on quite tight, just carefully put a long flathead screwdriver down there and just pop that off. So we've released it on the one side, and there's actually a couple of plastic hinges on the opposite side. We'll show those to you when we get this lid out. But to make it a little bit easier to separate, what we want to do is separate this concertina hose, this air intake hose here, from the front section. And you'll find obviously the whole thing's lifted as we've done that, and we'll just pop this out now and I'll show you these rear hinges. So that's the airbox opened up. So you can see these little kind of plastic hinges here. These sit inside a couple of slots. Hopefully you guys can see those just at the back there. So when we come to refit this, you've got to fit those first and then push the other side down and lock it back. But that's the airbox side of it done. Next is the air filter. As you can see, this one's actually brand new. I actually replaced this one already this morning before I knew we were going to be making this video, but not a problem. So all you do is you pull that out. It's just held on, just a little circular section around the intake there, and this just kind of sits around there. So all you want to do is literally push this rubber seal around the circle in the base. Give it a bit of a twist and just make sure that it's definitely taken. Make sure you're happy with that and that's in nice and firm. So replacing the lid's a little bit trickier than getting it out. Remember, we've got to lock in these rear tabs first, so this makes it a little bit tight. Remember, so what I've done there is I pushed the pipe back inside to start with. That kind of creates a little bit of space, enough for you to kind of squash this concertina a little bit and just slide it down the back. But next we've got to make sure that we've locked the tabs in on the rear correctly. So you can see them, especially the lower one. So what you want to do is, when you've got it right, obviously the front edges will line up, which they're not quite at the moment. You can see this one's still overlapping. So I'm just going to have a little bit of a wrestle with this and get this back into place. There. Okay. So you can see when this fits into place, you've got these. I'll just lift it again so you can see these little tabs here. It should be obviously on the inside of these tabs, and another one there as well. So that should feel nice and solid. And once that's back in situ, just try lifting the back just to make sure that those tabs are definitely locked in. Yep, they feel good. And then we're going to lock off the two clips, and we're just going to make sure that our pipe is sat back in correctly and everything's happy there as well. And that's it. That's your air filter changed.